Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. We are back in the studio and today we have a great topic to talk about: science from your higher self you shouldn't ignore. So we all have this inner wisdom, inner intelligence. Native Americans would call it higher self. As this higher self is not above you, it's within you, it's within your heart. And as we learn to open up our hearts, we learn to establish the relationship with that inner wisdom, inner technology that is providing us insights and inspiration and guidance and anything we need at this point of evolution, so we can walk the path that is meant for our growth and evolution, the way that we bring out into this world something that can raise the frequency here and uplift the humanity, uplift the collective. And that's where we recognize, well, in the ego self, we've been these individuals being aware of ourselves. Okay, this is me, this is my body, I need food, I need clothes, I need money, and so on. We recognize, okay, those are my needs. But then as we start expanding our awareness and getting deeper into that greater intelligence, we recognize, okay, I am this is my body, but I'm also a part of this collective humanity. Those are my brothers, my sisters, and I'm also a part of this nature, animals, plants, all the ecosystem. Right, we go from ecosystem to ecosystem. We recognize, okay, I'm part of all of that. And as we expand and open up our hearts, we recognize connection with all of that. We recognize, okay, we are all connected. And we start to sense the connection. That's where people become really empathic and they start to sense pain, because humanity is in pain. And they think it's bad, but actually it's good, because we recognize, oh, if humanity is in pain, then I should learn, I should figure out why I'm here right at this unique time, so I can bring what humanity needs and what can uniquely come through me, so I can be a part of the solution when it comes to healing of humanity, when it comes to healing of this world. And that's where that higher self, that inner intelligence starts guiding you. You have to tap into it. You have to be ready. You have to be worthy of its guidance. And it doesn't mean that you should do something to prove your worth. You should open up your heart. That's how you prove your worth. You open up your heart. You stop identifying yourself with your thoughts, with your physical body. And you tap within. And you actually let go of all those labels and identifications, and you recognize that you're actually more than that. However you want to describe, you can say, well, I'm the spirit, I'm the consciousness, I'm the extension of infinite life's creation, whatever. I am this force, and body is my vehicle through which I can express this infinite intelligence in my own unique way, because I have my unique abilities. And once people start tapping into it, they start tapping into higher consciousness, they start tapping into, higher dimensions, and they experience a sense of guidance. So what are then signs that we are receiving guidance? Because at the beginning of this journey, and many of you are already deep in that journey, and some of you are at the beginning, and some of you are already getting guidance and may not be able to recognize what that guidance is saying to you. Like when you start meeting synchronicities and you see numbers and you experience interesting events, and sometimes you experience intuitive sensations and intuitive inspiration, and you don't know what to do with that because you don't know what's happening. And sometimes all kinds of great ideas may find us and we don't know what's going on, like how to utilize them, how to what's happening. Like sometimes it happens to people, they have struggles with finances and suddenly they start meeting all kinds of great information, let's say about cryptocurrency. They start meeting all kinds of great information about potential business ideas that can be beneficial for the present evolution. And they think, oh, those are just random stuff, but nothing is random in this universe. So once we start noticing science and guidance, we can question them, we can study them, and we can use them for the benefit of our evolution. So we quit suffering and pain and lack, and we tap into abundance of knowledge, so we can make something out of it and manifest abundance in our lives, so we can start providing more abundance for the world around us, right? So what are the signs that your higher self is communicating with you? This is something truly important right now. And the first one is intuitive insights. Intuitive insights that are finding you. Those are, out of nowhere realizations, out of nowhere sensations. Sometimes you may be outside in the nature, walking, going for a walk, and you experience an intuitive knowing, oh yeah, that's what I should focus on. Oh, that's what I was missing, right? And sometimes a realization may just hit you with an insight, like, I should study more of this subject. This is something unfamiliar for me. I shouldn't be in lack, because what I'm lacking the most is knowledge, not the actual material possession. I'm lacking, if you're lacking money or you're lacking health, it's not because there's something above you that is controlling you and now you're lacking this. It's because you're lacking a certain amount of knowledge, a certain information that now found you as an insight to dig deeper into it, to study that subject. And your higher self is not blessing you with let's say material things, like you will just wait and hope, oh, let's bring it to me, let's bring it on, right? It brings to you, that inner wisdom brings to you insights as initiation to a higher knowledge, initiation to a helpful and practical solutions that will help you to improve your life. That's how everything works. It works through energy, through information, and then the question is, what will you do with energy and information? Usually we experience a sense of inspiration, which is a high energy, and we experience a certain information as an insight. Energy and information. And then the question is, what will we do with it? We can be lazy and say, yeah, well, that's nothing. Or we can be really practical and question it. Okay, where it is guiding me, right? What do I need to know? And you can develop a practice of meditation where you question your heart. You close down your eyes, something I've posted on my Instagram, AttractPassion. You will see a quick guidance. Close your eyes, slow down your breathing, place your attention into your heart and just ask it, what do I need right now? And then sit with your heart until the answer finds you. And then you can question it further. Okay, how can I work on this? What do I need to know? What subjects do I need to study? Where I need to be more productive and where I need to be less productive? And let's see what will come up. Once you establish that connection with your inner intelligence, you will notice that the connection will get stronger and you will stop depending so much of external sources, and you will start depending more to your internal sources. There's a lot of talk right now about technology and AI and so on. But the real technology is the spiritual senses, the inner senses we all have, right? Telepathy, telekinesis. We all have this inner senses that can help us to download insights, that can help us to see through the layers of time, that can help us to predict the outcomes, to see where this path is taking us and to notice, is it healthy or there is a better path for me? We all have this in our senses, but we need to train them. So my reminder for you is to train your inner senses, to every single day take time and go within and study your thoughts. Know that you are not your thoughts. Disconnect from your thoughts here and there and notice, okay, there's something deeper behind my thoughts. Notice that your emotions are not just your guiding mechanism. They are also byproducts of your thoughts. And if thoughts are on lower quality, emotions will be much lower energy, lower vibration, and you will feel that lower energy. And you need to study yourself, how incredibly that system of yourself works. The second sign from your higher self is that you meet synchronicities. You start seeing numbers. Numbers have such a significance in our lives. So important. But they're not entertainment from nature. Sometimes people see numbers and they start talking to everyone. Oh, I see that, right? I've seen this number. Or they start writing, oh, I've seen that. You don't see those synchronicities so you would talk about it. You see them so you would study them. So you would question, okay, what does it has to do with me? What is it trying to tell me? Because as soon as you set a great question, you open up to a greater answer. That's how your inner intelligence is communicating with you. It's a trigger to go within and study what it has to say to me. You can Google it, but you have your inner search spot where you can question it and it will bring you what you need to know. Google may tell you just some, basic information or general information, but your inner self will tell you what you need to know right now, what 111 tells you, what 222 tells you, what you have to know, right? And everything that happens on the surface should serve as a trigger to go beneath it and recognize what it has to say to you. What should you know at this point? And that's how you train the connection with your higher self, with your true self. And notice, okay, what is not allowing me to stay in that connection? What is not allowing me to follow this guidance? And what is kind of giving me a sense of disconnection? Too much of distraction, not well organized mind, not well organized life. And here we need to know why certain people are so successful and why certain groups are so strong in this world. Because they've learned to organize their inner system. They've learned to organize their thoughts. They've learned to connect with the right people and to organize themselves. So we need to learn to firstly organize our thoughts, to use our inner technology for guidance, for insights, for wisdom. And that's what your higher self is teaching you at this point. You may go through many breakdowns, you may go through many challenges, and you may go through many breakthroughs. All just so you would learn to listen, to follow, and to trust what that inner self is saying to you. If you're constantly receiving right now, surrender, let go. Quit judging, quit scrolling on your phone, whatever it is, start trusting that. As me and Maya were traveling for 26 days, we just came back to Slovenia. We said, well, let's disconnect from the internet for most of the time. Let's be off our phones. When you do this technology detox, information detox, you notice that your connection with yourself becomes much stronger. And you notice at what areas of your day you stop loving yourself, you stop caring of yourself, taking care of yourself. You put yourself aside. And if you maintain the connection with yourself, you will always know what is missing and what you have to give to yourself, so you can stay in alignment and do things according to your inner alignment. And that is something really important right now. So this is the second sign, synchronicities. The third sign is your dreams, your vivid dreams. In the night time, when your intellectual, conscious mind is sleeping, your subconscious mind is giving you symbolism and science and, again, certain realizations. And that's how your inner intelligence is kind of gathering together information that are really strong, really rooted in your mind, putting them together. And if you study your dreams and you reflect on your dreams, not everyone is remembering their dreams, but we can practice remembering of our dreams by every single day as we wake up. We try to call up what we've been dreaming about. First thing we wake up, while we are still laying in bed, we try to recall our dreams, and then we practice writing them down. As we are writing, something activates in our brain, and we can tap into those deep memories that may awaken parts of the memories of the dreams. So if you practice it every single morning, try to remember what you were dreaming about, start writing it down. And as you're writing down the stories, you can ask yourself what it is trying to tell me. What can I learn from that dream? And just see what may come up from within again. Just see what may come up and then study it and question it. That's how you work with your higher self. And if you study it, you will notice that realizations may be hitting you, and often realization again comes to you with higher energy. A bit of joy may be released inside of you. A bit of enthusiasm may be released. A bit of pleasurable sensation of clarity may be released. And that's how you know that that wiser part of you is helping you to experience clarity. So dreams are really important. And also your higher self is communicating with you through people that you're meeting. Sometimes you meet someone and that person says to you exactly what you need to know, right? That's where, there's no separation between us. Sometimes your mind is too blinded and you can't come across certain realizations. So your inner intelligence will use that other person to say to you what you have to know. Our environment is always just a reflection of our inner world, as within, so without. So when within, there's a certain knowledge that needs to come into the center of our awareness, and we're being unable to recognize it. It will come in other ways. It will come through movies, it will come through music, it will come through certain people. And as you know that, you start appreciating the science much more, and you actually start doing something with them, right? That's how your higher self, your true self, your inner self is speaking to you. My friends, never ignore the signs, because they're only awakening you to what you have to know at this point, so you can move on this path of your soul evolution, personal evolution, and therefore help this society to raise its frequency to a higher degree, where more of us start awakening and following and trusting that inner mechanism. My friends, I hope you found something valuable today. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. Till next time, one love.